Hey everybody, it's Matt from the Port Orchard Chamber of Commerce, and I'd like to welcome you to the Chamber's 2020 primary candidate interviews. For these interviews, we've selected three different races, the two races in the 26th Legislative District and District 2 of the Kitsap County Commissioner's race, which encompasses South Kitsap and a little bit of Bremerton. All told, there's 12 candidates running for these positions. We reached out to each of the candidates using the email addresses that they used when they registered with the state. Those that got back to us, their interviews are included here. Encourage you all to watch them, to listen to them. Hopefully they will help you make better choices, but most importantly, to encourage you all to vote. Thanks and enjoy.
All right, so right now we are joined by Oran Root, who is the Republican running in the District 2 of the Kitsap County Commissioner's race, which of course is South Kitsap and a little bit of Bremerton. And Oran, thank you for joining me today. And I just wanted to give you an opportunity. You've got the questions, but let's start out right now. Tell us a little bit about yourself, who you are, where you came from, all that other good stuff.
Well, thank you, Matt. I appreciate the chamber inviting me here to able to answer some questions and actually see our voters. I wish it was in person, but it is this. So, but a little bit about myself. Okay, my name is Oran. Obviously, I'm running for Kitsap County Commissioner, District 2 here for Port Orchard and South Kitsap area. I am a retired U.S. Marine combat veteran with over 22 years of service. I've seen 6 combat tours between Iraq and Afghanistan. I'm a business owner, current. I'm an entrepreneur. I'm a co-founder of a nutrition company. I'm a blessed father of 5 with 2 beautiful grandkids. More importantly, I think I am a blessed husband with a life partner that supports me in everything I do, which I really, with all of them, I couldn't do without. I am eager to represent the people of South Kitsap as a servant leader. I felt drawn to this position. I'm also a problem solver, so when I see problems, I want to fix them.
All right, great. Thank you for that. We will. So the first question is it's a pretty generic. Well, I'd say it's a generic question, but it's kind of it's a deep question. And, these distressing times have caused many problems across our state. How would you propose to tackle a potential large budget shortfall? I know the state's been, is predicted to take a big hit, and I imagine the county is going to follow suit. How would you tackle that budget shortfall?
Yeah, you're right. It is a deep question. There's a lot of tentacles to that. But really at the state level, as I'm running for Kitsap as a commissioner, speaking specifically of shortfall hitting the state, I probably wouldn't be able to, but the county shortfall is projected about 10 to 15 million. And that's still being calculated and is obviously subject to change, especially with maybe some proposed things coming up. Kitsap will need to carefully evaluate each department's spending and ensure that the allocation of our taxpayers' money is frugal and it is put most necessary to meet the mandatory obligations and continue operations. Kitsap County is slated to disperse about $880,000, give or take a few, in CARES Act funds. That money will be vital in ensuring the recovery of our small businesses. With each business eligible up to $5,000, it doesn't sound like a whole lot, but that will definitely help offset some of the overhead that our business owners are experiencing or going to experience. In addition, every county department has already been instructed to prepare for a 5% cut. Now, 5% cut is just that warning order, I believe, just to say, hey, listen, it's coming. We need to look at that. And we need to expect that percentage will increase, perhaps significantly. Once we have a clearer picture of the budget, the shortfall of the state, an audit should be conducted within each department of the county, prioritize those necessary departments as public safety, roads, infrastructure, and spending as necessary, so on. I will lead Kitsap in running a lean and efficient government. Coming from the Marine Corps after so many years, understanding the bureaucracy of government, I have a unique ability to see what is priority and what is nice to have, and really representing the taxpayer in that. I've been awarded, I've been recognized and awarded for saving taxpayers' money with waste, fraud, and abuse while I was in the Marines. Maybe not so popular to some people, but to the taxpayer, that's really what matters. So, good question, though.
Thank you. It's been a long time since I've heard warning order.
Yeah, that's the.
Yeah. All right. So, yeah. So the next question is, what role should government, if any role, what role should government play in the economic recovery after COVID-19?
Government. I mean, Port Orchard, more broadly, South Kitsap, we have a huge opportunity and potential to win here. Again, this ties back into your last question. How are we going to tighten up our budgets? But I think we have a huge potential and opportunity to do great things. We can simultaneously do more than one thing at once. I don't believe in dwelling in what maybe problems that we're having now. I actually look at what's the opportunity do we have? Let's take advantage of the momentum. Let's take advantage of the spot that we're in. Again, we're about to receive and disperse over $750,000 in the CARES Act federal funding. That money is going to be vital for that recovery of that small business. When we start talking about prioritizing the government and how we work with that, that's going to help lower the cost of the government, so we can concentrate on the private business owners to concentrate on their businesses, their families, their employees, to ensure that they don't go under. With that, we need to incentivize existing and new economic development here in Kitsap County, especially in South Kitsap. We need to provide tax breaks or suspensions where possible to entire businesses to ensure that they have every possible opportunity to economically recover and prosper at the end of the day, because that's what we're in business for. This will take determined leadership, Matt. This will take grit, which South Kitsap has plenty of. It'll take a lot of energy, and it'll need to be a humbled approach to succeed. Government should deregulate and incentivize economic development here in Kitsap with the goal of increasing opportunities for all of us, especially our children in the next decades to come. Another good question.
All right. So this one, back to budgeting and things like that. But as far as Kitsap County is concerned, what do you feel is the best way to control expenses on the county level under the circumstances? And do we really need more taxes?
Okay, that's actually that's an easy question, because we all have household budgets. In our personal budget, we tighten the belts when we need to. Things get tight, we start cutting things out. We start realizing what are our priorities. A budget review is ongoing, and at its completion, we will have a better idea how to serve the shortfall and preserve in what needs to be cut. This is not a time to impose any new taxes whatsoever. The taxes are important, and I understand that, but to over-regulate and over-tax our citizens is it actually doesn't even come into mind. I think just the opposite. For an example, I think we need to suspend right off the bat the annual 1% auto property tax increase till further notice, to help our families and to help our property owners cope with this. The county is going to do their part because budgets are going to require that. So again, that's an easy one.
All right. So here's another softball question for you. And if it's not a softball question, then you're in trouble. But how do you feel that you can best support the small businesses in Kitsap County?
Supporting small businesses, obviously the federal, the state, everyone's doing their part. As we're moving forward, as a county commissioner once elected, my experience as a business owner, understanding what those overheads are, understanding what they're struggling with right now, when we provide a consistency and a predictability across the government, okay, inspiring that confidence into entrepreneurs to want to start something. It's hard enough to start it anyway, let alone with the issues that we have going on now. And the existing business owners alike that can plan for a future here in Kitsap County. With a reduced regulatory burden, consistency in permitting, a goal of a yes environment, we can come together for prosperity. It's kind of simple, and how do we do that? We will nurture the economic friendly environment that welcomes growth with open arms, especially right now. We have the huge potential here in South Kitsap to really do a lot of great things to help our economic development.
Well, I agree with that 100%. We have a lot of opportunity here.
Yes, sir.
And opportunity looks to the future, and I can see a long way out there where good things could happen. Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So the last question I have for you, this is kind of an opportunity for you to summarize everything where you stand. Give us your best the speech of your life here, Oran. What makes you think you're the best person to represent South Kitsap?
That's a softball, and I appreciate the softball, though I like challenges. At the end of the day, I'm a servant leader. I'm not a career politician. I am not, I don't need a job. I want to serve our community, the one that, gave so much to me as I was growing up. As a Marine, I had the experience making right decisions under intense pressure and extreme tough conditions. I'm all about solutions. With my worldwide experience in military, my startup business tenacity, my ability to recognize and reorganize opportunities where others don't have the skill set required to bring opportunities, I can do that. My life experience has taught me one thing, that nothing is impossible. When we work consistent towards a common goal, we can achieve anything we want to. As a South Kitsap County Commissioner, I will serve our county's needs to the best of my abilities, that ensuring fairness and consistency in government and the deregulation whenever possible to build our economy. As a family man, I understand exactly how families are feeling right now. As a professional and as a statesman, I understand how businesses are feeling right now. We all need to come together with unity and with leadership at the top, helping that collaboration with everybody, business owners, families, other business civic leaders, the chambers, talking to other counties, comparing what they're doing and what's working, what's not working. I think that we could put all that together in a recipe of success for all of us. At the end of the day, we are Kitsap, and we are strong. I am asking for everybody's vote on August 4th, and also in the general, so I can represent everybody in Kitsap County, as primarily here in South Kitsap. Please visit electoran.com. You can take a look at my website, see the issues that I'm sitting. I have a couple videos out there on Facebook that I'm continuously talking about the issues that people are bringing to light. I want to fairly represent everybody equally throughout the county, but specifically in South Kitsap. My name is Oran Root, and I'm running for Kitsap County Commissioner District 2 here in our hometown of South Kitsap, and I'm asking for your vote. Matt, I appreciate this. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Now, you're a South Kitsap graduate, aren't you?
I am, yep.
Yeah, when did you graduate?
91.
91, so you're a youngin'. You're a youngin'. All right.
I still feel like I'm 25, though.
Urgh. Yeah. Thank you, Oran. Thank you for joining us today. And I would encourage everybody, if you have any questions, if you want to learn more about Oran, go ahead and check out his website, his Facebook page. And I would encourage everybody to watch the other videos in this series. We've got interviews with other county commissioners candidates, as well as candidates from the 26th Legislative District. Oran, thank you very much for joining us. And 10 days or so, and then you can sleep through the whole night, and then hopefully you'll get back up and then hit it again.
That's it. We're ready to go. Hey, Matt, appreciate your time, and thank you to everybody.
You bet. Thank you.
All right.